Welcome to 75% Truth. My name is Alifian Shdaka and I'm again with Muko. Muko, say hi to viewers.
Hi viewers, hi our followers, and I hope you have subscribed to our channels right now, and I hope you are following us, and make sure that you like and you comment as well. In case you feel different about what we are discussing and you have your own view, please, you have the right to comment and tell us what you think. We might just start reading your comments so that we hear what people are thinking or what people are talking about.
Yes, guys. So today we're talking about polygamy and
To start with, I don't know why you want me to open the show, because I don't like talking about polygamy. Just whenever I hear the word polygamy, like I wish I could just close my ears and don't hear anything to do with polygamy.
that's how much she hates polygamy.
It's scary. It's something that gives me shivers.
Chills.
No, like chills. Like I get scared whenever I hear about polygamy. So I don't even know why we're talking about it.
Okay, so polygamy from the women perspective, I would tell you, Muko, I think polygamy is not as bad as people view it.
Ooh, okay. Before you go any further,
Yes.
let me ask you this question. Would you love to marry into a polygamous marriage? Would
It
you
depends.
love to go into a polygamous marriage?
It depends. It depends.
Okay, so in short,
I think
you can
with
with a certain
with a certain
condition.
yes, like you should have simple. I think a lot of most half of women don't really hate polygamy. What they hate is the poverty. They hate poverty. They don't like being poor. So if you are a poor man and you want a polygamous to be polygamous, I think that's where the problem come in. But if you are rich and I can go to Dubai every Sunday, guys, for a vacation, I will really marry that man. Even
question.
if we are 6.
One question.
Yes.
Is it okay to marry a poor man when you are alone in that marriage?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. Okay. Muko, do you know?
I wouldn't want to marry a poor man. Whether I am alone in that marriage or what, I just don't want a
You
poor man.
have to grow together. There is what we say: investing together, growing together.
so
I mean,
in
a
a
poor man
monogamous-
with potential.
In a monogamous, it's okay to marry a poor man, but in a polygamous, he has to be rich already before he approaches me for marriage.
Yes,
So are you marrying a man or you are marrying his wealth?
is wealth, of course.
You are marrying his wealth.
Yes, I think that's the standard for polygamy.
So
I think they
in
don't
short-
marry the man really. They marry the wealth. They marry the money. They marry the benefits. You know, like when you are with a poor man, you have to sacrifice a lot. Just like I said on the previous podcast, I said, when a woman doesn't like a stressful environment, a environment where she's lacking, they like where she can buy, get, eat.
Stress comes in so many ways. It's not only about money that gives a woman stress.
But mostly it's financial, Smoko. It's financial.
So you are okay if a man can marry as many wives as possible, as long as he's got money.
As long as I can go to Dubai every weekend, I can
And
marry
cry
him.
that side in
Yes,
Dubai.
in a jet.
For me, I'm not. For me, okay. Honestly speaking, I don't think there's a woman who would want to be into a polygamous marriage, except you don't want to be in a polygamous marriage. You only want money that comes with polygamy. Full stop. You don't care about the marriage package.
In
You
itself.
only want the wealth, or you look at the benefits more than what you yourself
Than
is.
what you want.
Yes. Like marriage, when you are into a polygamous marriage is not really the thing for you,
Yes.
but what you are getting from there.
But Moko, it's not really the thing. Not that but it is not really the thing. Because when you talk about the intimate part, we are talking about this man who has to share is
And you are okay with
among
that.
us. Like there is no
It's one.
marriage. There is no
It's one.
marriage.
He's got one.
Yes, there is no marriage that is happening. There is no so much connection. There is always divided connection. You get.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's
And
why.
you're okay with that.
No, I'm okay with the money, which will not give me divided connection.
So your body feelings, your sexual feelings, for the lack of better words, your sexual feelings, that intimate part that every human being wants, doesn't matter to you.
I can tell you a lot of women that are in polygamy, they really have intimates somewhere else.
Oh.
Away from there. Away from that place. But money solves mostly 75% of the problem, yes.
Oh my God. So you're saying, I am just trying to get you, because look at this. When you are in a polygamous marriage, let's talk about a man who has got 4 wives. 4 wives. Whether he gives them 1 day each or it's 1 week each, I don't know. I've never been in any.
Yeah.
He comes to you today. 1 week he'll be in your house. The other week is in that one. The other week. But in 4 weeks, that's when I'll come and have intimacy with my husband.
And at
you
that
look at the
point-
problem. Imagine the week is supposed to be on me, and that's the week as a woman you cannot have intimacy with your husband. Meaning, chalapita. Again,
It will be a dry land. A dry land.
I don't think I would go into a polygamous marriage because for me, intimacy is something that I'll have to want
Okay.
it to be, okay? Like initiating somehow. Because if I just have to do it because today is my turn, I don't think I'll be enjoying all the time because I'm just doing it, it's my turn.
It's your turn,
But
yes.
not to those days. You know, in a month, there's a certain time when a woman is really hot. Eh?
Just
Is-
after.
Like you just want, you just want your man to be there.
be
Like
near
just
you
the
and do-
intimacy is something else.
Yes.
And that's the time he's on your friend. And it's going to take 2 weeks to reach
That
you.
hurts. Okay, that hurts, guys.
You
That
get the
hurts.
point.
That
So
hurts.
when it comes to intimacy and polygamy, it doesn't favor a woman, and it's not really what every woman wants. Unless, like you have put it, it's something that a woman has just seen. In most marriages, women will say, so I stay in this marriage, you will be in a polygamous marriage, I will have children, and my children will have a better life.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
But when it comes to the needs of a woman,
It's like they're neglected.
they are not met at all.
They are not, yes.
They are not met, and polygamy only benefits a husband, and only those real men.
What
When
do you
we
mean?
talk about polygamy, only a real man benefits. When I talk about real men, come on, why should a polygamous man be a 2 minutes man, a 1 minute man, and you're calling yourself I can be a polygamous man? Come on, you need to be that strong man. That man who, when you go to this woman, you know that she has been
She'll
stabbing.
make an impact.
She has been stabbing for 3 weeks. When
You
you
make
reach to her, when you go to her, let her say, "Ooh, mabombeni mkwai."
You know,
would
yeah,
have worked
but
together.
really away from money,
Yes.
looking at it from a real perspective, I think as much as men are trying to campaign for polygamy, it has failed them. It's already failing. Before they even start, it's failing. Because, you know, when you give that man a chance and say, okay, come and do the work, he'll go for 2 seconds. And trust me, you'll be sweating and breathing like he has been chased by a tiger. But again, you look at him, you're like, boy, you want 6 wives. And this was just
Okay,
a
let
one
me
thing.
ask. I think that has, I like that. Why do most men, do you know what polygamy most is initiated by men?
Yes.
Why is it that most men want polygamy?
Muko, I think tell me
Why?
that. I think tell me that because
There are so
I
many
think it's
reasons.
just all about I think they're too
Number one,
confident in themselves.
It's selfishness.
Ah.
Okay?
Yes.
I've seen you are beautiful. As a first wife, I marry you. Tomorrow there's this one. Oh, she's beautiful.
You want.
I want. The other day, oh, no, my friend should get that girl. No,
I want.
The other day there's another one.
You
I
want. You can't
I
even
date
manage
all of
them.
But I can't manage them. Whether financially I'm managing them, there are other aspects of marriage.
That you are failing.
People say consummating the marriage. You can't just be married and then they're just there as decors. No. The real marriage is not about money. It's not about food. That's marriage. So number one, it's selfishness.
Yeah. Okay.
Number two, it's, I don't know if selfishness and pride go the same.
Ego,
The
pride, something to do
a
with
man
that.
wants to show the world that he's a real man.
He's a real man.
When he's working with 4 wives, people will say, yeah, there goes an African man. Yeah, a Mufasa. Lion King.
Oh my
He's when he walks, people will be like, that's a man.
That's the man.
And they'll start imagining he's powerful. If he can manage all the four
Four
wives, meaning he's doing well. But in the actual sense, you find that there's nothing he's doing.
It's the women who are even working for him.
Now, that's the third reason I'm talking about.
Oh,
The
yes.
third reason is laziness.
Most they are lazy.
Most polygamous men are lazy.
Yeah.
I am talking about people I've met, people I've seen, people I've interacted with.
Yes.
Wives that have been married to a man who has more than 1 wife. He sits there, especially these who go farming, these who rely on food where you farm and do
Processing
everything.
and everything, yes.
He marries 1 wife, 2 wives, he feels like he's not being productive. The more the wives, the more food you have. Why? Because wives go farming, wives go do businesses, wives you bring a lot of things at home while he's sitting.
And they just come and eat.
He even has a chair we call lazy man's chair. He has even folded the legs. If this week it's you as a wife, it's your turn. Do you know what? It goes with everything. It's your turn in the bedroom this week. It's your turn every. Meaning even
even to
feeding,
cook,
it's you.
it's
Cooking,
you.
ukutwala mensha, kusamba, it's him. It's you.
Nempia shobe,
Washing,
it's you.
Ah.
Nempia.
It's
you to buy food.
To buy food. It's you to go farm. It's you to go and look for firewood and come and cook food for him to eat and bring him on his laps.
That's slavery. That's the second stage of slavery.
In a certain part of our country, where people, when a man marries more women, he has bigger farms compared to a man who has few women or one wife.
Yes.
Because it's women that do the work. And he knows the more the women, the more the children, and the more the farming. Him is lazy. He's seated, he's not providing for them. So those are some of the reasons men become polygamous. It's not because of the sexual appetite.
No, it's not.
I'm marrying because one woman is not enough for me sexually. That's a lie.
They are polygamous. You're in a polygamous. Now later can't do. Polygamous.
It's polygamous in nature. Men are polygamous in nature. Ma ule fie.
And then there is this hule that is justifiable, whereby you are a hule and you're able to perform. But there are hules that cannot perform. It pains me because a woman only gets pregnant when a man does the coming. But if it was vice versa, if a woman was to get pregnant when a woman comes, I tell you, there would have been disaster.
Look at this. Do you know that let's say a man says, okay, I will not marry, but he has that mind of a man is polygamous in nature.
Yes.
He goes and has a girlfriend outside marriage. The wife in the house will start starving sexually. Do you know that?
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of women have complained about that.
If you feel like a man are polygamous in nature, why don't you satisfy your wife, satisfy
your
your
girlfriend,
satisfy as men as you want?
Satisfy all of them.
But when a man has a girlfriend outside marriage, you will know as a wife, his performance will change. The way he initiates everything changes. It's not because I've become bad. It's because he's spending much of his energy out
somewhere
there.
Else.
When he comes to me, he's always tired.
I think it's time that men, game up. As you try to campaign for polygamy, game up as well. Game up.
So
game up.
finances or money or riches should not be the reason for one to qualify, or should not be a qualification of being a polygamous man.
Yes.
First, what should make you think you are a better man or a polygamous man in nature is, one, your wife is satisfied starting within the bedroom.
Yes.
The respect you give her is satisfied. The way you're providing for everything for her, she's satisfied.
The children are going to good schools.
Okay.
They're not hungry.
Everything.
Yes.
The time you say I want to marry another woman, you still don't starve this one.
Yes.
You still don't abandon the children.
Yes.
You still don't abandon you as a head of a home.
Yes.
Because most men, once they have another woman this side, all the love and the energy goes to the other one.
Yes, and they'll abandon the other one.
Starving. That's not being polygamous.
Yeah.
So if a man wants to call themselves a polygamy man, make sure he senses everything.
Everything is set.
Maybe my wife doesn't satisfy me as much as I want, or maybe my wife I want to be every day I'm doing, because women have got days they can do you and they cannot do you, and then the days you feel like she cannot do you, there are too many, I want to have another wife. Marry. But the day the wife is good, satisfy her as well.
But do you realize that what they talk about rich men is different from the sides? Like, when a man has money, his game is as terrible as the opposite. So I don't think that one can even work.
Anyway, it's more of fun, and sometimes it's more of, I don't know if I should use vulgar, where people say when a man is rich,
yes,
okay, he's got less attention to sex.
Okay,
he's got less attention to sex. Why?
Sex.
Because he's got a lot of things to plan, he's got a lot of things to work on, he's got a lot of what to think. Production is hectic. But then here is a man who has nothing.
Guys, I don't think men with nothing should even be talking about polygamy. Leave polygamy to people who have money. But according to Muko, don't even leave polygamy to anything. Like, let polygamy be. Let's polygamy be.
But don't say let polygamy be. You are same lady who is saying, I'll get married, I can still marry a polygamous.
No, I'm getting married to money, Muko. I'm getting married to money. I'm getting married to money.
Let's talk about this woman, these women, the case that happened in Zambia. The father who devoured his daughter.
Oh, yes.
And this man, he's married to 3 women. And these 3 women goes to the police or wherever this man was
being held. They go there, 3 wives.
3 wives married to one man. They go there and say, give us our husband and get the daughter.
I'm
Let
wondering.
the government get the daughter. Anyone who wants the daughter, let them get the daughter and give us our husband. Are you sure that is polygamy normal to say this is a polygamous marriage? It's a normal polygamous marriage.
I know, Muko. I think this. Okay.
Where you reach an extent of abandoning your own children.
You know, as much as they want that the child to be taken, you know, that man is going back to other kids. And those kids, he will still do what he did to that other kids. So they're not solving anything by doing that. They're not solving anything by doing that. A bad man will always be bad. And what's really motivating those women? Because I was shocked. My jaw just dropped. Like, Shani.
I've heard people are saying maybe the first wife, or the owner of the daughter, maybe she was being pushed or by relatives of the families and everything. But come on. Those are cases that come with polygamy.
I think it's something to do with their psychology.
There's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
For me, actually we were talking about Regina Daniels before we started.
Yeah.
We're talking about Regina Daniels. Regina Daniels on social media. I don't know her personally. I don't know her in real life.
Yes.
I've just followed her on social media to see what she talks about. When it comes to polygamy, Regina Daniels is one of the happy women in polygamous marriage. According to social media.
Yes, she
if
is.
in real life it's like that, now you come to ask, is she happy with the husband as a man?
She's happy
Or
with
she
the
is
man.
happy with what the man has achieved in life, or the what do you call it? Like the social status of a man, because there are sometimes a man is out there, and I know that because he's out there, I'll also be out there.
Yes.
I'll make my name.
Yes.
So we
because of
don't
him.
know exactly. We can see someone very excited, very happy on social media, but what happens real when behind the closed doors?
And looking just back on polygamy, Muko, when you talk about the Bible and I think women, you see Ruth and this Ruth and Leah story of Jacob, Rachel and Leah. Yes, they were fighting each other. There was jealousy and all.
There's no woman who is ever happy in a polygamous marriage.
I don't think so.
There's juju, there's murder,
yes,
there's jealousness. Everything is wrong in a polygamous marriage. If someone tells you, I'm very happy, we are happy as you co-wives and what, believe you me, I wish you can have something
That's
to
pretense.
put in their hearts and say, when you close that door alone, are you happy?
Are you happy?
You even know that my husband now is with that second wife, or now, especially first wives. You know, I wish these men can be doing one favor to women.
Yes.
Before you get married to your first wife, make a decision.
Tell her, yes.
Decide whether you want to be a polygamous man later on in life. Tell your wife you want to marry.
Are you going to settle for that?
I'm going to have more wives. You are not going to be my only wife. Let that woman make a decision whether she wants it. Because what is hurting is someone has married you today. You felt like, we are all roses, happy.
Let's grow together. Let's build together.
And boom, people say, when a man gets money or whatever happens, he starts having now other women, marrying women. And then you say men are polygamous in nature. I think they should be making it a priority before you marry someone to say, I am going to have as many wives as I want.
Possible.
Let those wives accept in the beginning, especially the first wife. The first wife needs to be informed before he takes any step.
Yes. Okay, guys, I think this is the end of our episode today, and we have stressed out a lot of things about polygamy. And I would just say, just to conclude, in polygamy, I think most women are getting married to money and not the actual person. And if you do not have the money, please don't stress your wife about polygamy. If you don't have the game, don't stress your wife about polygamy. Leave polygamy alone. If you can't handle one woman, how are you going to handle 3? Time. Okay, with that being said, Muko, do you have anything else to say?
Yes, I have, with my few words as we conclude today's episode. You know, let's just be honest.
Yes.
One man, one woman.
Yes.
If you can't manage that, I don't know. Because
Maybe
honestly speaking, you do one thing right, one thing wrong.
Yes.
You manage to give someone financially, but intimately you are not managing. You manage intimate, but financially you will not manage. So you need to balance everything. So let's just, whether you're a Christian or not a Christian, just one man, one woman is good.
Thank you guys for staying with us throughout this episode. We love you. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share. Anything that you have about polygamy is welcome. And don't forget to disagree with us. We like it when you disagree with us, guys. All right. Ciao.
Bye-bye.